Good morning, first graders. Happy Monday. Mr. Christian here, back to read you today's read aloud. And in today's read aloud, we're going to be reading Pete the Cat, Sir Pete the Brave by James Dean. I know a lot of you have already read Pete the Cat books. I'm sure some of you have already read this Pete the Cat book, but we're also going to be doing an awesome activity with this Pete the Cat book. So, in class, we've learned about consonant clusters. Remember, consonant clusters are two consonants that come together to make a sound together. So do you remember what a consonant is? A consonant is a letter in the alphabet that's not a vowel. So remember, our vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Those are our vowels. Consonants are all the other letters in the alphabet that are not those vowels. So here's some examples of consonant clusters in some words. So let's look at this first one, the S and the T. The S and the T come together to make a st sound. St sound. And the word next to it is st a. The consonant cluster in the word stay is st. In the word friend, the consonant cluster is the F and the R. The F and the R make a fur sound. So it would be friend. In the word croak, our C and R will make a cur sound. Cur. Be croak. Croak. So sometimes you can find consonant clusters in the beginning of words. Other times you can find a consonant clusters at the end of words. So, for example, we have the word task. Task, the consonant clusters at the end of the word. It makes a sk sound. Sk. That is our consonant cluster. In the word fast, you have a st sound again. Remember, we saw that sound in the word stay, but that consonant cluster was at the beginning of this word. And you also see it at the end of this word. So that's going to be our job as we're reading this book. We'll be trying to find the consonant clusters BR in the words, and also the consonant clusters DR in words. So, and also when we are reading through these pages as well, we are going to be counting how many BR words we found and how many DR words we found. So, we are ready to read Pete the Cat. So I hope you have a comfortable place to sit. You have both ears open and you are ready to participate. Pete the Cat, Sir Pete the Brave. Meet Sir Pete, the bravest knight in the land. All right, let's look at this beginning. Which word has a consonant cluster that we are looking for? If you guessed bravest, yep, because bravest has that BR consonant cluster. Makes that brr sound. Bravest. So far we have one BR in this story. So let's make sure that we keep count. We have one BR. Let's continue. Sir Pete rides a horse and climbs towers. Any consonant clusters there that we're trying to find? Do you see any BRs or any DRs here? I don't. All right, let's keep going. At dinner, Sir Pete listened to Lady Callie play the harp. Lady Callie is awesome. Do we see any consonant clusters here? Any ones that we're looking for? Do you see any words that start with a BR or start with a DR? I don't see any. Let's move on. Bravo! Sir Pete yells at the end of each song. He claps louder than anyone. Where's the consonant cluster here? I see one. And it's the Bravo. Bravo starts with a B and an R. Bravo. So far, we have 2 words in this story that have the consonant cluster BR. All right, let's keep going. One night, while Lady Callie plays beautifully, someone casts a spell. Oh no. I wonder who's that casting a spell. Do you see any of the consonant clusters that we're trying to find? I don't. So let's move on. And everyone falls asleep, even Sir Pete. Nope, I don't see any consonant clusters there. The next morning, Lady Callie is gone. Oh no, says Sir Pete the Brave. Do we see a consonant cluster that we're looking for here? I see one. It's our da-da-da-da, RBR again, in the word brave. So far we have 3 BRs as consonant clusters in some of the words that we're looking for. So far we haven't seen a DR yet, but maybe there'll be some words that start with a D and an R. Let's keep going. I will find Lady Callie and save her. Giddy up. Nothing there. Sir Pete falls in a hole. The hole is a dragon's footprint. Do we see any consonant clusters that we're looking for? Remember, we're looking for BR or DR to start in the beginning of words. Do you see a consonant cluster? I see one right here. Dragons. Dragon starts with that DR sound, that der sound. We found our first DR consonant cluster word. So remember, so far we have 3 words that start with the BR. And finally, we have 1 word that starts with a D and an R. Follow the footprints, Sir Pete says to his horse. Any consonant clusters down here? Nope. I don't see anything. The footprints stop. Where did the dragon go? Sir Pete looks up. I see 1 consonant cluster from what we read right here. It's right here. Dragon. We saw dragon again. So now we have two. We have two words now that start with the DR in the story so far. So Sir Pete looks up and sees the dragon flying across the lake with Lady Callie and her harp. Huh. Do you see it again? Dragon. See dragon for a third time now. Take a guess. What do you think we're going to have more of a consonant cluster? Are we going to have more words with a BR or more with a DR? Because so far we're tied 3-3. We have 3 words that start with a B and an R. And we have 3 words that start with a D and an R. Take a guess. What do you think? We're going to have more BRs or more DRs? Let's find out. Sir Pete can't fly, but he can row. Across the lake he goes. Any consonant clusters? Nope. Sir Pete sees a dragon cave. He has to go inside, but it is very dark. Do you see it, first graders? It's another DR consonant cluster in dragon. So now we have 4 DR consonant clusters. Let's keep going. And then he hears music. He must save Lady Callie. He won't be scared. I don't see anything. Let's move on. He finds a harp, but no Lady Callie. I don't see a consonant cluster there. Sir Pete will not give up. He climbs the highest hill. He looks around for Lady Callie. Wait. He's inside of a cave. How's there a hill inside of the cave? That's a little confusing. What do you think? Huh. Oh. And do we see another consonant cluster here? Another BR or DR word? I don't see anything. Let's move on. Then he hears a loud growl. Sir Pete is scared. Nope, I don't see any consonant clusters that start with a BR or a DR. The hill starts to move. Sir Pete is on the dragon's back. Do we see any words here that start with a BR or a DR? I found one. It's dragons again. So far we have 5 DR consonant cluster words. And see, makes sense. He wasn't on a hill. He was actually climbing on the dragon. That's pretty funny. Sir Pete knows what to do. He slides down, down, down the dragon's back. I found it. Dragons again. Oh man, we have six words that start with dragon that start with that consonant cluster DR. I think maybe there's more DRs in this book so far. The dragon sees Pete and roars. Sir Pete, says Lady Callie, I will save you. And there is dragon again. That's our seventh one. Save me, says Sir Pete, but I came to save you. Sir Pete and Lady Callie start to argue. The dragon starts to cry. Did we see the consonant cluster that we're looking for up here? I don't see anything up here. How about down here? I see dragon again. I just wanted to sing along. The dragon sobs. I did not want to hurt anyone. I have an idea, says Sir Pete. Will you give us a lift? Do we see a consonant cluster that we're looking for here? On this side of the book? No. But over here. I see it. Dragon again. Wow, we have nine words that start with the cluster DR. And they've all been dragon in the story too. The dragon flies Sir Pete and Lady Callie home. Everyone is happy to see them. Dragon again. That's number 10. You don't need a great voice to make music, says Sir Pete. Just good friends. The dragon joins the song. 3 cheers for Lady Callie and for Sir Pete the Brave. Let's see on the last page. We have dragon again. It's number 11. And there's another one here too. Can you see it? Finally, we saw the BR again with brave. And that is the end of our read aloud. So we found 11 DR consonant clusters, and we found 4 BR consonant clusters in this Pete the Cat read aloud. So first grade, thank you so much for listening. Hopefully the activity was fun. I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's read aloud. Enjoy the rest of your day.